So the holiday season was over and I headed my way back to Berlin. I had such a good time taking a few days off and collecting new ideas. And look at that, I found a beautiful art book in a thrift store and it came at exactly the right moment. I did some research and decided to step a bit outside of my comfort zone. But before we jump into painting, let's do some thumbnail drawings and value studies together. Lately I've been using my iPad to sketch out ideas. I really enjoy sketching digitally, because it lets me move freely between colors and layers and nothing feels really fixed. And that makes it much more easier to explore ideas without pressure. It's a space where I can test compositions, play with light and shadows and figure out what really works for me before committing to anything final. And while I was doing these first sketches and thumbnails, my attention slowly came back. And that was the moment I knew it was the right time to move to the canvas. So I already picked up my canvas yesterday evening and applied a really thin layer of calcium carbonate. That preps the canvas first and gives the surface a really soft touch. Before I begin to paint, I add multiple layers of gesso to my canvas. And by the way, one thing about gesso. Gesso has the big benefit of drying really quickly. This way I can sand it down a little bit and prepare the perfect surface just the way I like it. Although my main focus is on figurative painting and faces, this one hits me really differently. I choose a totally different subject for this painting because my last videos were full of faces and portraits, and honestly, I need a bit more variety for my very first painting of the year. I decided to push the colors a little bit more, because the aim of this painting was to step out of my comfort zone. I was so excited to rediscover my painting workflow. It felt really good to step back in my own world of painting. And after all the drawings in my last videos, and sometimes that spark just needs a little nudge to come back.